All right, Mr. Caleb Mendoza. First and foremost, I know we've had a long journey. You have worked your tail off, and you have been a champion through all of this, right? So let's take a look at how far we've really come, and let's look at the things that have helped us to get here. First and foremost, your heart, man. We can't necessarily see that, but you've really gone through a good struggle, but you've powered through it, you've muscled through it, and now you're one of the more consistent players around, man, because you've really put the time in. Okay, so first and foremost, let's take a look at this swing. Notice right off the bat, worlds difference, right? Worlds difference. Okay, let's take a look at a few of those things. Number one, we talk about what? Squishing the bug, right? So you're going to see right here on the video on the left, this was our original video, you sort of squish the bug, but then you actually do something right? You start to really kind of bring that knee inward, sort of, right? But then you didn't know what to do with it because you're just standing where? On that front leg. And if you stand on that front leg, you really can't generate a whole lot of power, can you? No. The next thing we want to see is the barrel, right? Barrel's here, barrel's dropping down, and we're still dropping that barrel down even more. And then when we get to the end, right, at this point you can't push through any ball because all you're going to do from here is just roll. You see how your wrists start to just roll through? So you're not going to hit anything ahead of this right here with any sort of power, right? You're not going to explode through any ball. So let's take a look at some of the things that we've changed, okay? So number one, if you look at this image on the right, watch your legs. So much more powerful. Watch that front leg lock off, right? And your back knee, you climb up to the inner sidewall, right? And look at that, bam, you're driving this knee through, you're creating all this power, this front leg locks, and then what happens? We're exploding power up through our body, and then we start to explode with our hips and engage our hips. This is phenomenal. You have one of the best lower bodies of anybody, and that includes a bunch of guys older than you. Your lower body is phenomenal because you're actually generating power. All right. The next thing we want to look at is our upper body. Watch how your hands start to work. Right. If we look right here, you're going to see your hands are about in the same position. Okay. You finally get them about to where you want, right? Where you're trying to get your hands in front of you. Right? But what do we notice? Your barrel is way out here and you're kind of flinging it. Here you're staying back, you're keeping your hands and your barrel inside the pitch, and then you start to whip and explode through the ball, right? That is phenomenal, dude. That's really good, man. I want to show you how you get on plane with this pitch. So this pitch is coming in about right here. You've gotten on plane about here, and then you start to whip through. You explode with the ball about right here, and then you drive through to about here. So from this point roughly to here is about 2.5 barrels or 2.5 plates. That is awesome. As long as you hit it somewhere in there, dude, you're going to explode the ball. That's exactly what you did. I know it's not a whole lot of footage, but you can see how the ball just kind of jumps. Watch. Boom. You shot that ball, man. It was awesome because you're getting all of your sequence, all of your timing down. This is really good. Okay, so the three things that we want to work on. Number one, do our hips lead our hands? That's the three things every good major league hitter does. You see how your hips start to engage right before your hands start to drive? Yes, they do. Number two, do you keep your hands and your barrel inside the pitch? Barrel, hands, pitch? Yes, you do. Number three, do you extend, do you get on plane with the pitch? And do you explode through to power V? Yes, you do. You're exploding through the ball. This is really good, Caleb. The other thing is you're sealing off, right? And you're able to really use your leg or use your body as leverage to explode through the ball. You're on your back leg, not your front leg. Okay? This is absolutely awesome, dude. You've worked really hard to get here. Let's just take a look again real quick at these swings together. Let's take a look at this. Watch how these swings are worlds difference. Boom. The one on the left, you're just going to kind of tink, and the one on the right, you're exploding through. So let's watch this. If I put the pitch coming in about right here, we're going to maybe drive the ball straight down there, and then you might get lucky and clip it right again up here at front. So you're not going to really give yourself nearly the opportunities that you are with this swing right here. Watch this. Boom, you're crushing the ball. We're not trying to hit pop flyers, we're trying to hit line drives right back on plane with the pitch. That is really good, Caleb. Keep up the hard work. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Very proud of you, buddy.